Jonathan Dunn, a 36-year-old babysitter from Utah, is facing murder and child SA charges after he allegedly beat a 2-year-old boy to death, his name Alistair, and severely injured the boy's twin sister. We don't know the girl's name. Police in the city of Roy, around 30 miles north of Salt Lake City, responded after the scumbag babysitter Jonathan Dunn called to say that a 2-year-old boy he was babysitting was unconscious and not breathing. Officers arrived to find the boy lying on the porch with several visible injuries to his face and body. Officers went inside the property and saw a 2-year-old girl sitting on a couch also with several bruises to her face. Both children were taken to hospital where doctors tragically pronounced that the boy had died and the girl was listed in critical condition. Let's hope and pray she makes a full recovery. The scumbag, piece of shit, evil, psychopathic, so-called babysitter Jonathan Dunn told detectives that on Wednesday evening he played a game with both the boy and the girl where he punched them. Yeah, that was the fucking game. He punches them, 2 years of age, a boy and a girl, twins. He played a game with them where he punched them repeatedly in the back, sides and chest. You fucking sick piece of shit, CUNT. You played a game where you repeatedly punched 2 toddlers, 2-year-olds, in the back, sides and chest. You killed the boy, Alistair. You put his twin sister in critical condition. And this was you playing a game? I hope some people get to play a game with you, you piece of shit. For whatever it's worth, Jonathan Dunn admitted to detectives that he was hitting them harder than he should have. Yeah, you got that fucking right. 36 years of age, a grown man should not be hitting children, full stop. Definitely not toddlers. Definitely not punching them. Definitely not punching them repeatedly in the back, sides and chest, you fucking cunt, and you will get your comeuppance. He also admitted to officers that he hit the children with the butt of a Nerf gun. He pinched them throughout their bodies and pushed them into a closet door frame, causing their body to go limp. After beating the 2 children, the 2-year-old boy Alistair and his twin sister, after beating them, pinching them, pushing them, he went to bed. When he woke up in the morning, Alistair started wheezing, so the babysitter gave him cough medicine. Around an hour later, according to the scumbag babysitter, Alistair had stopped breathing altogether. So the babysitter, Jonathan Dunn, child abuser, called 911. As we went over before, officers arrived and found the terrible scene. Jonathan Dunn was arrested on aggravated murder, aggravated CA. I don't say that term in full because YouTube doesn't appreciate that. He was also arrested on 2 counts of aggravated SA of a child. Aggravated SA of a child, a 2-year-old child. Again, my only comfort here is I know for a fact, I would say, this scumbag is definitely going to get his comeuppance. He is definitely going to get his comeuppance. We're told that he's been held without bond, which I applaud, and that he could receive the death penalty if convicted. I'm going to add to that. He's going to get convicted. He's admitted to officers that he played a game in which he punched both of the 2-year-old twins repeatedly in the back, sides and chest. He's also admitted that he pinched them and pushed at least one of them into a closet door frame, which led them to go limp. He's admitted to at least beating both of the children, one of whom died, Alistair, and his twin sister is in critical condition. We do hope and pray that she makes a full recovery, that she survives. There is no way that this scumbag is not being convicted. And Utah, you really need to do what you can to ensure that he does get the death penalty. That's what he deserves. But either way, he's going to be incarcerated for a very long time, and he's going to have hundreds of other inmates that would love to spend a great deal of time with him, to have very cozy little chats, talk to him about his treatment of 2-year-old Alistair and his twin sister, ask him why he thought it was appropriate for a 36-year-old grown man, an adult, to beat and SA twin 2-year-olds that he was there to babysit. By the way, we don't know the relationship he has with the children. We don't know if he's a family member or if he's a so-called professional babysitter. I kind of assume that he's a family member of sorts. So the reason for that, and maybe my reasoning is skew if here, I don't know, but we're told that he has a previous CA conviction. He has a previous CA conviction. In 2016, he broke another 2-year-old's arm and caused bruising to a 2-year-old's face. He was sentenced to 1 to 15 years in prison, which doesn't make any sense to me. The judge says, oh yeah, you might spend 1 year in jail, you might spend 15 years in jail. What the F is that about? But either way, he was released from prison 3 years later. He had a couple of additional years on parole, but but frankly, he got off way too lightly. And this sick cunt did it all again. Are there other victims? There is no way this guy, this scumbag, this piece of shit, ought to get anything other than the death penalty. Again, he's admitted to officers of beating both the 2-year-old boy Alistair and his twin sister. Alistair died. His sister is in critical condition. He's been charged with aggravated murder, aggravated CA, and 2 counts of aggravated SA. Does that mean he SA'd both children? Certainly he physically abused both children. Did he also SA'd both children? He's going to have so many inmates and guards want to spend a lot of time with him. And that's the only silver lining that we have here. There is a GoFundMe. I don't have a link for that. Of course, I wish nothing but the best for the 2 children's parents and their family. They must be absolutely distraught, broken, shattered, disgusted. I mean, what the fuck is their view on the world now? They're going to be depressed. I hope they're not, but I think it's inevitable. They're going to be depressed. They're going to need all of the support that they can get from their family, their friends, their community. They're never going to be able to move on from this, even if this scumbag does get the death penalty. It's not going to bring back Alistair. It's not going to undo these horrific acts that were subjected on Alistair and his twin sister. Again, she's in critical condition. That's where our thoughts and prayers ought to be, hoping, praying that she does survive and is able to recover and cope with the inevitable trauma, perhaps even the physical injuries she sustained. That's all the information that we have. That's as much as I wish to go through. Thank you for listening. Do remember that this is a particularly gruesome topic, harrowing topic. If it's brought you down, if it's made you emotionally wonky, or whatever the right term would be, as it has myself, then do take a break. Don't listen to all of my videos. Dip in, dip out. But we've got to look after our mental health. We've got to look after our moods. Don't let these things drag you down too much. So in all sincerity, take a break after this one. But again, thank you for listening. Take care.